we're going to be matching the equation to the graphs. So here we have three equations and three graphs. The method we'll be using is we're going to be creating just a small table of value with two values, and that will give us enough information to match the correct graph to the equation. So let's get started. Basically what we're going to be doing is for each equation we'll have just a small table of value. So let's just do that for the first one. So for the first one, let's do just x and y. And what you do is you check for 0 and 1 for the x value and you calculate for y. So for example, if x is 0 here, so 3 times 0 plus 3 would be 3 for y. And if x is 1, you get 1 times 3 is 3. 3 plus 3 is 6. Now there's only one of the three graphs that will be going through 0, 3, and 1, 6. So let's see which one that is. So 0, 3. 0, 3. Here we go. 0, 3. And 1, 6. This is 1, 6. So here we go. This is y equals 3x plus 3. Same thing with the second one. We just do a mini table of value with two values. The two values we'll be using for x is 0 and 1 because they're the easiest one to calculate. So if x is 1 here, 0, sorry, if x is 0, start with 0. 0 plus what? Okay, so if 0 plus y, that's y. So 0 plus what number gives me 3? 3 again. So 0, 3. And if x is 1, 1 plus what number gives me 3? It's 2. So only one graph will be going through 0, 3, and 1, 2. So this one here goes through 0, 3. Notice that we had two graphs going through 0, 3, so we need more than one point. You need at least two. And there's only one that goes through 1, 2 right here. So this graph here would be x plus y equals 3. And finally, again, same method. We will be doing a small table of values uh, with x, 0, and 1. So if x is 0 here, y would be negative 3. And if x is 1, we get 3. 3 minus 3 is 0. So this one here, 0, negative 3, right here, and 1, 0. That's 1, 0. 1 for x, 0 for y. And so this equation would be y equals 3x minus 3. So moving on. So here we have three equations and three lines. They're all in the same graph. So it's the same idea. We are going to do three mini table of values. So let's just label them 1, 2, and 3. So let's take a look at the first one. Let's do just a mini table of values. Same idea for x and y, x 0, 1, because they're the easier to calculate. So if x is 0, 0 is equal to 0. Y would be 0. If x is 1, y would be 1. So only one graph is going through 0, 0. Oh, they're all going through 0, 0, so that doesn't help me. But only one is going through 1, 1. So this one would be graph C. All right, so let's do another mini table of values for the second one. So the second one, again, choosing 0 and 1 for x because they're easier to calculate. So if x is 0, y would again be 0, and if x is 1, y would be 2. So they're all going through 0, 0 in the middle, but only one goes through 1, 2. That's 1, 2 right there. So this one would be graph A. And finally, the last one, the third equation, which is equation 3. Forgot to label this one here. Just put a 2 just so you know. So equation 3, again, choosing 0 and 1 for x because they're the easier to calculate. If x is 0, 0 times negative 3 is going to give me 0. X is 1 is going to give me negative 3. So this one is going through 0, 0 as well, but it's going through 1, negative 3. So as you can see, this is B. We have one final example. So here we have one equation but three graphs. So you need to pick which one it is. So same idea. I'm going to create a mini table of value. And for x and y, you're going to go 0, 1. So if x is 0, y would be negative 4. Because 0 times 3 is 0. 0 minus 4 is negative 4. If x is 1, you get 3. 3 minus 4 minus 1. So which one goes through 0, negative 4? Right here. That's 0, negative 4. And 1, negative 1 is this one. So graph I. Here's your practice. Make sure you check your work behind the book.